Hi everyone, my name is Magical Rain, and I'm here to tell you about my favorite magic card. Before I get into it, I'd like to talk a little bit about my philosophy for magic as a whole. I've played magic for a long time, probably close to 2 decades now, but I've almost never played competitively. To me, the most important aspect of this game has always been the social aspect. The experience of going to a store with your friends, meeting people who shared the same passions as you, and making memories with those people across a playing field. At my core, I have always been more concerned with having fun than with winning. Because of this, I was naturally drawn to Commander as a format. My friends and I discovered it back when it was still called Elder Dragon Highlander, and Wizards had yet to recognize it as an official format. We all got together and rifled through our collections to throw together a 100-card singleton deck, and we would spend hours in each other's basements with this format. My core philosophy carried through into these games as well, and I was the first amongst my friends to put together my favorite deck archetype, the group hug deck. To this day, this is still my most played archetype, because when I sit down at a table, my number one goal is that everyone at that table has fun. This brings me to my one magical card. One card that has stuck with me through most of my magic career. Anvil of Bogarden. This card encapsulates a lot of my feelings about magic. I ordered my first copy of this card close to a decade ago, when all it was a weird Visions rare that didn't really see play anywhere. Since then, this card has been added to the reserved list and has shot up substantially in price, making it probably the only time the reserved list has ever worked in my favor. For those who are familiar with my work, my feelings on the reserved list are probably clear. I'm not a fan. A card like Anvil of Bogarden should not be near as expensive as it is. In fact, no cards should be that expensive. I picked up my copies of this card when they were only a few bucks, and if I had my way, it would be even more accessible than that. Because I think people should be able to play the cards they want to play, regardless of their budget. This Anvil also is a beautiful representation of my play philosophy. It's a card that benefits the entire table. I'm a big fan of many similar cards: Howling Mine, Kami of the Crescent Moon, Rites of Flourishing. I enjoy giving people cards and giving them options. For me, the worst game of Magic is a game where a player doesn't get to do what their deck is made to do. And so I built my group hug deck to enable that. Anvil of Bogarden is a card which enables that. Anvil of Bogarden both gives people more cards and allows them to hold as many cards as they want, but it does so at a price. The Anvil forces you to choose when you get that extra card. It's a small price to pay for most situations, especially in a 100-card format, but that alone makes this card far more interesting than its counterparts. And that is why Anvil of Bogarden is my one magical card.